Hey guys, Chris Fagan with Talking Through the Media, and I am a couple hours away from watching the new Batman versus Superman movie with Sean, and I'm just sitting here in the office a little bit bored, so I decided to do something new. I wanted to go through a couple of our subscribers and followers on Twitter and Facebook and just see what people have said and talked about. I thought of a couple of things to call this. I didn't know what to do with it, like a little wannabe mailbag kind of a thing where I just but I don't have any mail, not officially. Unofficially, if you just so happen to, let's say you just so happen to email like somebody like Joe Schmo or the Collider guys, maybe you misspell Collider. Maybe you might be missing one L or something. Maybe I might get it. I'm not gonna say anything else besides that. So if we get the mail. They won't guarantee that all your emails will get read because they get so many. But if I start accidentally getting their mail, I'm guaranteeing a read. That being said, so what I did was I went through some of the subscribers, some of Twitter followers, and I just picked three. I'm not going to do this for too long. Like I said, I'm getting psyched up for the movie, and I just wanted to read a comment. So one Twitter follower, her name is Z Peters at she take the number one. I think I'm reading that correctly. Her last tweet before she followed us on Twitter was, "You can do anything if you have enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hope rise to the stars." And she's quoting Henry Ford. If this is your last tweet before you die, I guess that's the way to go. When I read this, all I see is the word yeast, and it makes me think of the word moist. I look like I'm about to have company. So if Mike Chason is right behind me, so if he doesn't want to be live on Twitter, I suggest that he just stays out until I'm finished my broadcast because he's a very private guy. So when I think of the word yeast, I think of moist, and I know women don't like that word, so I'm going to move on. I'm not going to go there. But like I said, don't let this be the last tweet that you do. Um, End it off on a good note, something epic. If you're gonna end it, if you're gonna kick the bucket, and this is gonna be your last. I'm not saying that she's gone or anything like that. What I'm saying is, what if this was your last tweet? You're gonna quote somebody else. No. If I'm gonna go out tomorrow, my last tweet's gonna probably say something like, "I regret nothing," and screw you guys. That's gonna be my last word. Moving on. So, one of our YouTube followers, he chimed in on a segment that me and Sean did when we talked about Batman versus Superman. Again, we're about to see this movie today, and we're pretty excited about it. So we've been talking all week about Batman versus Superman. We've been doing rumors and specs. We've been going over all the news. We've been going over all the hype. We've been just coming up with all kinds of theories of what this movie's going to be about. I have been off of Facebook unless it's my personal Facebook where I can control what's coming in. People don't really chime in too hard about what they've seen. I ignore all the critics who have seen it, who are known to spoil things. I only listen to the critics that review things without spoilers. So I I came up with the question: what's going to be the better movie or the most profitable movie? Batman versus Superman, Civil War. I think Civil War is going to be the better movie. I think Batman versus Superman is going to be the most profitable. Now, on YouTube, one of our followers, RobaFett, he says, I think Civil War will mop the floor with Batman versus Superman. But I need to know what you mean by mop the floor. You mean the story? I probably agree with you. Yeah, I think it might be a better, more epic. It's Avengers 2.0. I mean, DC hasn't. They built their foundation. Now they're starting to build a universe. Don't really have anything to go by. Marvel has a track record. Story wise, I agree with you. Financially, no. We've been waiting for Batman versus Superman for like 50 years. This is gonna This is gonna be like Star Wars almost. Not as good, not as big, but just close. Batman versus Superman will make way more money. Even it's a even by by a hair. I say it's going to make more money back. When it's all said and done, maybe about 50 mil, maybe less. I'm going to keep it under 50 mil. I'm willing to bet that. Only because people have been waiting for this movie. The only thing that makes me hesitate, you didn't, if Marvel didn't secure this Spider-Man contract, then I would say Batman vs. Superman is going to mop the floor. If Batman vs. Superman doesn't make more money than Civil War, it'll only be by that much. Because the Spider-Man effect is what's giving them their edge. Oh my God, I might go back up. And I might change my mind after I see the movie tonight. So I don't know. You know what? You might be right. So what do I know? I don't know anything. But so the last comment that I wanted to go through was I came across a guy who watched me and Sean's post, and he does what we all do when we're trying to promote our own personal YouTube pages. He says, "Hey, I got a YouTube page. You want to check mine out?" I usually ignore him sometimes, but you know what? I'm like thinking, stop being a dick. So I watched it. I'm pretty entertaining. I liked it. Name is the page. The channel is called Thrill Film. So go, guys. You got to go subscribe and go check out Thrill Film. He has a nice message. I want to debate this guy, but I watched his latest video was about why you should support Superman over Batman. And I've already gone over this topic before. Batman would lose to Superman. If Superman didn't give a damn, Batman would die like that. Superman holds himself back. Also depends on who's writing the story. Depending on who's writing the story, Batman would destroy Superman, Superman would destroy Batman. It all depends on who's writing the story. In real life, if these people were real, Batman would die in a second. Superman could fly into space and wait 100 years and be like, I'm just gonna wait for you to die. Just look at time. But Thrill Film, you said something that kind of irked me a little bit in your message, and I couldn't let it go. You said that Superman is a Boy Scout, true. Raised with all his values, true. But you kind of indicated that Batman wasn't raised with values. Just because he's rich? Come on. Martha Wayne and Bruce's dad, they had a lot of value. But Bruce would have been raised right. But you said, what made me laugh was the fact that you said that you pretty much compared Bruce Wayne to a criminal because he embezzles the money from Wayne Enterprises to fund everything that's in that Batcave. I know what you mean, but it means Bruce Wayne owns the whole company. Plus, the money that is for Wayne Enterprises, I mean, it's called a profit for a reason. The money that after all the bills are paid, after everybody's checks have been cut and all the things have been laid to rest, it's something called a profit that you, as a rich person or as any person, get to enjoy. After all the bills are paid, you get to put some money away in savings if you're doing it right. And that's what's funding the cave. You think I wouldn't want to see Bill Gates's his bills. His bills would probably make me commit suicide. But he's the richest man in the world for a reason. Not just because he has all those companies, but because at the end of the day, when he finished cutting all of his employees' checks, paying his taxes, and doing his job, there's something called a profit. You get to do whatever the hell you want to do with. And Batman is chosen to jump off of buildings and punch people in the face. So it's not embezzlement. And you also said something else that kind of irked me too. You said that Batman doesn't give, if he wants to help Gotham City, he needs to spend his money and help people and give back to the community. His whole family was all about, even in the Christopher Nolan movie, his parents were giving free transportation. Wayne Enterprises is always giving money away to orphans, especially orphans. Look what he did with Dick Grayson. He's always giving money to orphans because he knows how it feels to lose parents. So I don't know if you're a Batman comic reader. Even in the animated series, it tells you that Batman love the kids. So that was it was making me go crazy. The reason why I subscribed to your channel is because that comment made me go nuts. I wanted to pick me and and Sean need to get on the collaboration. We need to talk about all that. I was going crazy. So you guys, if you guys are watching this, check out Thrill Film. Guy's pretty funny. Check it out, and we'll and hopefully one day maybe we'll collab. Maybe not. So that's all I got to say on that subject. So guys, we're heading out to go see Batman vs Superman tonight. We're gonna keep recording some. Me and Sean are gonna be together soon, and we're gonna record more films. I want to remind you that we're doing a contest. Every time we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to activate a contest for free tickets to bet the last 100 subscribers. So it's going to be a random pick, and if you share, like, subscribe, let everybody know. Let's help get those the subscription up. Tell your friends about us, and I want this segment to actually evolve into something. Hopefully, we'll get better and more notifications someday and comment, where I can start going into the comments and start talking with you guys, more directly, and we can go back and forth on some of these things. But I want to give away free tickets. I want more than just tickets. I want to do more giveaways. So hopefully this will become something big and it'll become something nice in the future. But as for now, thanks for listening. Hit the subscribe button, comment, let me know, and as always, let's keep talking.